So I'm in Big Red, and I'm on the way to meet up with Finnegan and Tony Angelo, and they are filming a roadkill episode right now. And I'm gonna meet those guys in Maryland to trade this for something else. And man, is it cool.
This may very well be the most effort we've ever put into detailing anything here on Finnegan's Garage. We've brought out the pink sudsy foam. It's a historic moment here. Nothing but the best for Big Red on the day you trade her away.
But I am currently in South Carolina. I'm heading to Virginia. That's going to be my first stop for today, hopefully. And then there's another 4 hours after that, which I'll do tomorrow. So, wish me luck. Everybody keeps passing me and telling me my door's open. They're like, hey man, your back door's open. I'm like, I know. It's not there. I don't have a back door. It's okay, but thank you.
This is Charles, who owns Lucky's Customs. He is the dude who had the funnest offer for us in the Trade My Truck sweepstakes. Did it feel like a sweepstakes? No, it didn't.
A lottery.
No, it didn't. It felt like every day for me was a sweepstakes or a lottery or a scavenger hunt or something.
Somebody won.
Every day I clicked on my email box, it was like seeing buried treasure. So,
What was the coolest thing, though?
oh, well, by far. Let's show them. The coolest thing here is that. Oh, yeah. By far. Like, I didn't want a ramp truck. I was like, we have 3. We don't need another one. But I've never had a C50.
69's a good year.
16 is a great year, and it just happens to be another ramp truck. That's okay, because I genuinely love this thing. And it's got potential, right? Like, it looks amazing, and I love the work that was done. I love the custom bed. But there's areas that we can actually work on. You know, we can work on the engine compartment, we can hop up the motor. I would love to bag this thing and see it flat on the ground.
It needs to be bagged.
Some 19.5s. But in general, this is a beautiful truck.
The interior is on point.
Oh, the interior is great. And it's too nice. It is nicer than Big Red. So let's go over to Big Red. Let's make sure you still want to do this deal.
Okay. Oh, yeah. Cool.
10 times as hard.
Because I have brought for you, obviously, Big Red. Drove from Atlanta, Georgia, all the way here, which, I don't know, that's a 12-hour drive, 14-hour drive, something like that. And yes, she's a 10-footer, but she's a reliable 10-footer, and I have something in the back for you. Something very special. We have a gift bag, or gift box. That Corona cooler was given to me by someone very special. And inside of it are things that will make you feel better about this trade.
Ooh. Well, this is
Yeah, so
that's some good
there's
stuff.
cash. The only way I could sleep at night was to give him cash and Big Red for his 1969 C50 ramp truck, obviously.
These are goodies.
But there's other things, yes. So there's a complete MST ignition system in there with a grid box, which is amazing. Thunder Road on DVD, Robert Mitchum.
Never seen it.
You've never seen it?
Never.
Great car guy movie. Autographed copy of Roadkill.
Ooh. Nice.
And that cooler does actually cool.
Well, you know, we drink a lot of beer on Tuesday nights, and if it does cool and it keeps the beer cold, there'll be a lot of happy people.
I heard that about
I
you.
love this box.
Awesome.
It's probably the coolest cooler I've ever received.
Okay, so we're cool?
Legit.
All right, you heard it here first. We have just traded away Big Red, our 1984 Chevrolet R30 crew cab, 20-foot box ramp truck or a 1969 Chevrolet C50 homemade ramp truck. It's amazing. I'm stoked. I can't wait to drive it. Thank you, David Newbern, for hauling Big Red all the way up here. I'm just got here right now because we're filming Roadkill up here. And right about now, we're going to go beat the snot out of his BMW and race it against the Roadkill Chevy Love.
We're gonna beat it up. Yeah, let's do it.
Yes! Woo! I'm gonna hop out of the rest of the
Man, epic day. We have officially traded Big Red for, I don't know what we're calling this. It's a 69 Chevy C50 custom truck. That's a P30 chassis, custom ramp bed. It's got a big block, it's got a turbo 400. It's kind of a down and dirty custom, right? Like, it's not perfect, which I like about it. It leaves us a lot of room to modify it. It's been painted right over the dents. There's really no rust. There's no wiring for any kind of lights. There's no antenna, just random things. It's not done yet, which is awesome. And so we're gonna take this thing home. Newbern's gonna mob it home right now. I gotta get on an airplane for a roadkill shoot. So he'll figure out everything that it needs. The things we've noticed right off, we've only driven it about 5 miles, are that it needs major suspension work. It rides horrible. It's not fast. The 454 doesn't accelerate like it's got full throttle. So we'll have to look at that at some point. It's got no taillights. The headlights are painted over. Right now, she's a fairground cruiser, but in upcoming episodes of Finnegan's Garage, we're gonna make this thing badass.
I've run into my first issue. The truck just died. Lost all power. I'm looking at it. I notice the starter wires are melted, so I need to address that. But luckily, I broke down in a good spot. His driveway. But here he is. He's going to pull me back. We're going to fix this thing, and I'm going to go to Georgia, damn it. I'm telling you, 12 volt Dave. I'm getting it tattooed on me. Alright, so there is our problem. Oof. Okay. So now we got to figure out why that happened. Replace that. While I'm under here, I'm noticing some other issues, like this. It's a little weird. We need some coil springs. They don't have no shocks on it. So here is my temporary fix. Both of these wires going down to the starter melted. This is the main power for the fuse box in the truck. And then this alternator charge wire was also running down to the starter. So I cut those, got rid of those, and just run those straight to the battery. So I've checked over everything. I've ran the truck. It seems okay. So let's try this again. So I did notice, after I hooked the gauges up, I was driving it, the alternator wasn't really charging. It was actually right below 12. Trust me, I know that's not charging. Like the alternator killer. So when I was up under it, checking out the wiring. I know when I had it jacked up, I noticed the coil springs just fell out. They've cut the coil springs. The front of the truck is sitting on bump stops. There's no shocks. So every little bump I hit, it's bad. Yeah, so the alternator thing's got me worried. And I'm gonna go ahead and change that because if I get somewhere, I just did a U-turn. If I get somewhere and the alternator dies, I'm there with a dead battery, with a new alternator with a dead battery, so it won't do me any good. So I need to keep the battery charged. Check out this bracket. What the hell? We have 14 volts now, so I know we've got a good alternator on there. I put just a GM one-wire alternator on there, and it's working great. Got 2 fans on there, so I got the clutch fan and then 2 small electric fans in the front. I didn't have no room to put them on the back side, so now you can see them through the grill, and it looks kind of stupid, but it'll get me home. Hopefully. Oh God! Oh, holy! Oh, this is one truck. Oh God! This is one truck you don't want to be in if you're chubby, because it sure makes your fat jiggle. So I just weighed the truck. I just pulled through a, what is this, a Flying J? Yeah. I just pulled through a Flying J and weighed the truck. And totally surprised. That's an all steel bed, handmade. I would have thought it'd be pretty heavy. On an RV chassis, 454, 400, 14 bolt rear, all heavy duty stuff. 7,040 pounds.
Newbern's back after a hellacious trip in a truck that would only go 50 miles an hour, maybe 55, with no shocks. Oh, he rides rough, you can tell from here. The dude got a tattoo. He crazy.
We have an exhaust leak now.
We have an exhaust leak now?
Yeah, really bad exhaust leak.
So, the goal for this was to trade something for something until we found something we loved. After this hell trip, do you love it?
I want to daily drive it.
You want to daily drive it? I love it.
Well, after I fixed the front suspension, but dude, this thing is so awesome. I love it.
Dude, I really thought you were ready to push it off a cliff. Nice.
Like, it's weird, the more I drive it, the more I like it.
That's cool, man. You look good in it.
We have no brakes either. The front brakes are like gone. Like, the more I drove, the pedal just kept going further and further. Now they're scrubbing.
So there's no front shocks. The coil springs fall out if you jack it up. There's no front brakes any longer. It came with no lighting that functioned. What else?
It ran hot. The alternator was dead.
The alternator was dead too?
Yeah, so I had to swap the alternator. I have no gas gauge, so I had to stop every 100 miles and fill it up.
Oh my God, everything you drive.
I don't know.
12 volt Dave.
12 volt Dave.
That's a badass tattoo, dude. Welcome home.
Yes.
This looks like just a regular old long bed truck that they put a dovetail on.
Yeah, so it's an RV chassis, and I'm pretty sure it's stock length, and they just built the bed around it. Because I have no like driveline vibration at all, so I'm assuming all that's probably factory. So I like it.
If it is a P30 chassis, that'll be easy to get bolt-on suspension stuff for.
I hope so.
That saves time. So the question now is, Drag Week is less than a month away. Do you drive this, which needs a bunch of work, or do you take the OG?
It depends on if OG's done or not. If I don't want to rush those guys, so if it's done.
What do you mean done? Oh, it's in the body shop. God, I forgot.
Yeah, if it's painted and done, like, yeah, but I don't want to rush those guys, so I'll throw some front springs on this and go. I don't even care. I'll leave it just like it is. As far as like the wiring and everything, I don't care.
You're insane. I love it. So that's what it takes to get home. String some wiring over a dash, throw some gauges up on. You see this right here? Oh my god. That's your taillight wiring?
I couldn't fit under the truck, so I just kind of snaked them around into the cab and just run straight down the rail, right into the back.
Max dudes have already repaired the rust in the back corner of the truck.
Hey, but that guy's pretty cool. He's checked on me like several times a day ever since I left.
Cool.
To make sure I got home.
I like him. I like him a lot. Like I don't care about any of the things that are wrong with this. I love the truck. It's awesome.
This truck gets so much attention. It's almost as if you're like driving a Lamborghini.
That's right.
The women look at it. They're like,
dude,
checking it out. Everybody checks it out.
The front end is badass. And here's the thing, like,
here's the thing I was worried about the whole time. Like, nothing else on the truck I was worried about, but like, I didn't want to air this up anymore because I was afraid this tire was gonna get nice and hot, like driving it. So that was the only thing I was worried about. This tread just popping off. So.
And here's the thing, like, it's not a very, like, this is not a show quality truck. The paint job is not a show quality paint job. Like, they painted right over the dents, you know, it is what it is. So I have no guilt about, like, really driving the hell out of this thing. And you know what I'm thinking is, let's Scotch-Brite it. Because, like, they painted right over the dents, right? So it's not like this is a great paint job. Let's just Scotch-Brite it and make it look, you know, even. Like, if you're going to have dents,
yes,
it shouldn't have shine as far as I'm concerned.
Let's make it look patina and have Chasten come in and put Finnegan's Garage, like a sweet Finnegan's Garage logo on the door.
I won't pull that logo off until we change it substantially. Like, they built this thing. We didn't build this thing.
All right.
But if we bag this thing and, you know, change the motor and trans and, you know, make it badass, all right, fine, fair enough. But
let me show you what I did here. So I added these electric fans here. The reason being,
that looks like hell.
Yeah, it does. It's got a clutch fan, but there's no shroud whatsoever. So
and it's the wrong radiator. Look how low it's mounted.
Right. So this thing
we need
was
the right radiator, and we need a shroud, and then we can get the fans off the front because that looks horrible.
It does.
But it got you home.
You got me home. So like the wiring, like I said, this thing it wasn't finished, so nothing was hooked up. So like I had to. This is my tack, my water temp. I just rigged it all up, and like all these wires down under the truck were melted. All these right here, they're all gone. So I ran it straight from the alternator straight to the battery. Here's all my fan relays.
Yeah, whatever it takes.
It's on, I mean, it worked.
You made it home. Congratulations. It's hot. Let's go inside.
Okay.
There she is, Big Red's replacement.